către o strategie comercială digitală. You have the floor, Mrs. Schaake.
Thank you very much, President and Commissioner, colleagues. Of course, Commissioner Malmström and actually some of our INTA, International Trade Committee colleagues working on this important topic cannot be here as they're in Buenos Aires for the WTO Ministerial. But the good news is that both here and in Argentina, we're working on European leadership towards rules and values-based trade. After intense and fruitful cooperation among the shadow rapporteurs, I'm happy we can present a broadly supported call for an EU strategy on digital trade. And hopefully our resolution with broad support can inspire a common position from the Commission and thus the European Union. So why are digital trade rules important at all? Digitization is becoming a key element or a layer of almost any industry or sector. Small and medium-sized enterprises as well as larger companies can reach customers all over the world at the click of a button. Digitization, universal and affordable access to the internet are also key to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. But there are not just opportunities to be reaped. We see challenges in growing digital protectionism, European companies that are being hindered by forced data localization requirements, and the lack of respect for people's rights online is an increasing challenge worldwide. So what do we want to achieve with a digital trade strategy for Europe? Rules must defend the public interest. One of the trends that we see is that it's private companies that are essentially setting the norms in the digital economy, from deciding what is and is not acceptable speech to proposals for entire online free trade zones. But ensuring fair competition, protecting net neutrality and data protection rules cannot be left to private companies to safeguard. So an EU digital trade strategy should ensure access to the open internet is prioritized globally, that data transfers are enabled while respecting privacy, and that encryption is understood to be essential for security. Currently, the EU leans on adequacy decisions to assess the level of data protection in third countries. And we've seen 2 of such decisions with 20 of our trading partners, so there's a lot more that can be done. We need more agreements along more predictable and transparent criteria. So I'll end with a note of hope. For the EU position at the WTO in Argentina, I think it is a related topic to this debate that we are having about digital trade. I hope that the Commission continues its efforts there towards developing a set of binding multilateral disciplines on e-commerce and to transform the moratorium on banning tariffs on electronic transmissions into a permanent agreement. President, colleagues, the world of trade is rapidly changing and the EU has a key opportunity to lead. Not only is the US taking a step back and is China pushing forward, we also need to look at how digitization changes the nature of the rules that we seek to ensure our principles remain leading whatever we do in a changing world. I think here, with this EU digital trade strategy, we once more have an opportunity to be rule makers instead of rule takers, and we should take that opportunity. Thank you.
Mulțumim. Trecem la procedura Catch the Eye și dau cuvântul mai întâi doamnei Spirachi.
Σας ευχαριστώ κύριε Πρόεδρε. Έχουμε μπροστά μας μια πολύ σημαντική ευκαιρία. Μια ευκαιρία που στους αριθμούς μεταφράζεται σε 500